Good evening, one and all. I'm Vidya. Welcome to JMeter session. Not only the JMeter, performance testing and engineering demo session today. So already you all know that last 2 days also I'm taking demos yesterday and day before yesterday. But due to this weekends, few people was unable to join or attend the demo. That's the reason I want to take today also a demo session. So let's start the demo. So the whole agenda of this demo session will be like this. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself, and I'm Vidya. I'm having, if you are unable to hear my voice, please let me know. Feel free to. Okay, thank you. So I would like to explain few things about myself. So I'm Vidya. I'm a BTech graduate and gold medalist with 10 plus years of experience in IT industry. And I have worked on both the service-based companies and product-based organizations. All are top MNCs I have worked on. And I'm proficient on performance testing and engineering. So I'm expertise on the tools like LoadRunner, JMeter, and even in the LoadRunner, when it was invented by HP, I have worked with that previous versions, and now it was acquired by Mercury. So it was LRE 2020. So I have worked on ALMs and different type of APM tools also I have worked on, and I'm having well versed end-to-end performance test life cycle, including planning, designing, scripting, execution, and reporting part, and analysis part as well. And I'm expertise on different protocols like web HTTP, HTML, Flex, Ajax, TrueClient, web services, API testing, JDBC, FTP, DNS, LDAP, Bolt connection. A lot of protocols is there. I have not mentioned all it here. So if I mention everything here, I feel the page or slide itself will be very fused, and I don't want to talk more about myself as well. And I'm expertise on different APM tools like Violin, Focus, Splunk, AWR Report, Dynatrace, Performance Monitor, and Grafana as well, Grafana Prometheus, all the things. And I'm good at innovating ideas or implementing new innovation ideas. So I have implemented different utilities using Java and VBScript. So I have implemented whole process of automatic report generation after publishing the performance testing report after the test execution. So every time everyone is struggling with that report generation process, right? So it will take almost 1 hour or half an hour to uh, finalize the report. So with my utility, he or she can publish the report in 2 to 3 minutes with the high level output. Okay. So I have implemented industrial best standards during the designing, developing, and reviewing the script. So all these things in practical sessions also I would like to show you with you guys as well. And I'm having excellent knowledge on coding part like Groovy scripting, VB scripting, and Java. So and I'm also expertise on performance engineering activities, that is like drilling down the results and identifying the bottlenecks and providing the recommendations and identifying the thread dumps, heap dumps, garbage collections using the profiling tools like JVisual VM or JProfiler or Eclipse Mat. And I'm expertise on preparing the final test results report. So this is all about myself, and I would like to thank you one and all who are joined in this training and who are completed previous batches. And I would like to thank you, my parents, my family members, and who are supporting me and encouraging me in this training. And coming to my academics and achievements, so I'm a BTech graduate, as I said. So I have secured first place in academic level in my BTech college, which I have received a gold medal from Honorable Minister Sabita Reddy Garu. And I have received an Work Excellence Awards, Innovation Achievement Idea Award, and I have received a silver medal for implementation of this automation report utility. So this is about my achievements in my career. Few more is there. I told you, right? I don't want to keep more lengthy. And with my training, few people are successfully placed in top MNCs. These are the list of candidates. So more people is there, but I have mentioned only few people from the recent batch. So everyone is placed in top MNCs without any interview support, without any job support. So my training will be very in-depth level training, and you can ask me in-depth level questions as well. And I will take the doubt session, practical sessions, everything. I was a student-friendly trainer, I can say. So the main aim and motto of this particular training will be setting up a career in performance testing, who are mainly waiting for the jobs and who are mainly waiting to settle in the good and right place in your careers. So I'm happy to help you. I'm ready to help you people. So these are the prerequisites of the training, like BTech, MCA, MSc computers, any graduation, it's full-time degree and recent year passed out, and the students who have gaps and students who are already working in manual testing and ETL as well. So here ready to upskilling themselves and moving to the good career opportunity or pursuing the career. So this performance testing is a very good and high demand in the market. I can say you are always welcome for this performance testing course. So how much demand is there in the market? So everyone is speaking up, right? More demand in the market. So how much demand is there? I will give you few examples, right? So developers, you can take Java development or Python or any development. Okay. So for example, you have one 100 openings is there. 100 employees is already fixed. If you can take Selenium, okay, 110 openings is there. 100 employees is already there. Only 10% of openings is left over. But coming to performance testing, I can say performance testing in a single word is less coding, more high package salarized career opportunity. Okay, so 1,000 openings is there. Only 500 employees are there in the market, and remaining 500 people are waiting. Openings are waiting for the employee. So why that much demand is there in the market? So without performance testing, if the application is entering into the life, there is no use, and the application and the business will be becoming very less. Why? Because of the page, the poor performance of the page and very long loading time of the page due to the speed of the application. So nobody is interested to using that application. The customer growth was reducing. So that the reason everyone is choosing that. Everyone is choosing the performance testing. If any application is entering to the production, performance test should be must and should. Then only it will enter into the market. And next, I will also provide you the placement assistance. Okay, so I'm having good references with the top MNCs, HR, one of my colleagues, friends. So I will definitely refer you. I don't want to take any charges. With my references, already I have approved, so few people are get placed in that MNC. Okay. And the course duration of this particular JMeter will be like 30 to 35 days. So it will be more than sometimes based on your doubt classes you are taking, based on your practical sessions you are interested on. So how much you can learn, that much you can able to uh, upskill more, right? So how was the remuneration in the market about in this performance testing? If you join the performance testing, how was the remuneration? So if you can take a service-based company like TCS, Captain, any service-based company you can take. For freshers, the starting salary will be 3.5 to 4.5 lakhs per annum for this performance testing. If you can take 3+ years, okay, so almost 10 to 12 lakh package you can expect with 3+. Okay. So if it is a product-based company, compared to service-based company, product-based company will have a huge demand and huge salaries as well. So as you all know that ADP, Thomson Reuters, Fulbright, Service Now, all these things all these companies are product based, and the freshers package will be 4 to 5 lakhs. The starting with them. For 3+ years, you can expect 10 to 14 lakhs, and for 15+ years, you can expect 55 lakhs. Some people are taking that much high salary in Salesforce and service now company. This is how the remuneration in the market. Almost performance testing is giving a tough fight for developers as well as Selenium testers also. The package is also equal to the developers. Okay, so any doubts in this, please ask me at the ending of the session. So I would like to cover few more topics so that you can clear more about this training. Okay, so my course content, I have divided myself into 4 modules. Okay, so please don't think the performance testing is having 4 modules. Okay, I have divided myself with 4 modules. One is performance testing life cycle. So why this performance testing life cycle I have kept it one slide? Because POC, NFR, test plan, test strategy, all these documents are very, very important. So nowadays in interviews, they are focusing more on these documents. So that the reason I have prepared module 1 in detail. Okay. So phase wise, I have prepared. Okay. So these are the different phases of performance testing life cycle. And in module 1, I will also cover the SDLC methodologies like mainly Jira tool or agile model. Okay. And the Jira tool also I will show you. And these are all the different elements I'm going to cover in the performance test. Okay. So this is about module 1 course content. And next JMeter course content I would like to show you. So in this module 1, I have just kept it a short form because for module 1, I have mentioned already separate document. So this is about module 1. And in module 2, I will start the scripting part. So in module 1, I will cover all the documentations, how to prepare it and everything. Module 2 will be installation, scripting part, challenges, Groovy, Bean Shell, in-depth scripting, I can say. Okay, and virtual table server, test data setup, debugging tools, external, everything I'm going to cover. So coming to module 3, distribution testing, master slave setup, okay, and testing types, all the things will be there. And module 4, client side metrics, server side, monitoring tools, bottleneck identification, and thread dump, heap dump analysis, all these things I'm going to cover. In the module 3, this is for JMeter. So if you can take an load runner, so this is the LoadRunner course content. So module 1 and module 4 was similar for both JMeter and LoadRunner because of documentation and analysis, monitoring tools, GCs, all the things was almost similar for these both things, right? So coming to module 2, these are the things I'm going to cover. Yeah, these are the things in module 2. We use okay, different type of protocols, all the things. Coming to module 3, controllers, testing types, how to design the scenarios, client side analysis, all the things. Coming to module 4, uh, same like a JMeter, whatever I'm going to come. This is about the course content again. And coming to tools to be learned based on the experience. So everyone will get a doubt, right? So why we need to learn the tool and which experienced people, which tool we need to run, which one is good. Okay. So for freshers, any tool is fine, any one tool, either JMeter or LoadRunner. But for 2 years or 2+ years experience, one tool should be needed. Definitely one tool should be needed. That is JMeter. Okay. So nowadays, compared to LoadRunner, JMeter is having a huge demand. So JMeter tool is enough for 2+ years experience. You can take the 3 years or 3+ years experience people. So you can take both tools with one monitoring tool, that is APM tool, that is mandatory. Because if the experience was increasing, you have to learn. Yeah, I'm getting disturbance. I have muted all. Okay. So with 3+ years experience, two tools should be mandatory with any one APM tool. Okay, any app dynamics or dynamics. So my suggestion was compared to app dynamics, dynamics was very high demand in the market, then that will be good. So, Arun, I will answer your questions at the end. Okay, be ready all with your questions. Then I will answer all the questions at the end. So in between, I don't. Yeah, sure. I will correct. Okay. So next, exclusive features of the training. So compared to the outsider, and my training will be. So these are the features I'm going to cover. So training will be completely exposure of my office projects. Okay. So anyone is interested, once the training part is coming to the end, anyone is interested to work on real-time project, I'm ready to give you my project. You can work on it. And you will also get the real-time experience, right? So how to write the mail, how to send the, I will guide you. Not at all a problem. I will guide you. And who are already working on, I think no need of writing the mails and all the things. But whoever not worked on, I will definitely guide you how to do that aspect. Okay. So training will be on enterprise Java application. Not only the web tools, JPEG store, I will also give you a good application, new application, that is e-commerce application for practicing. That application is having more practical challenges. Okay. And first 10 minutes of the class will be obviously dedicated to the doubts or question and answers clearing. So previous class questions, if you have any doubts, you can ask. That is not at all a problem. And the theory or scripting classes will be 60 minutes every day. And POC, NFR, test strategy or test plan. I will explain it practical way, and you have to prepare the documents. You have to submit the assignment day to day wise. So then only I will promise you, without interviews, without work support, you can get placed as soon as possible in the top ML. Okay. So scriptings will be very simplified and easy way I will explain. So with practical examples, I will explain, and question and answers also I will cover in the day-to-day classes. So I will tell you this is important interview question so that you can note it down. That is also more helpful. And agile methodology, I will explain with you the Jira board as well. And I will also introduce, I think this competitor tool word you guys never heard and anywhere I think. So competitor tool also I will try to introduce and how to using that I will help you. And script recording, hands-on will be mandatory. So without hands-on, I think scripting you cannot. Okay. So once you learn, the same process will be there for day to day. So the scripting challenge will be there, and you have to handle that. I will help you how to handle, how to record everything. So you can focus more on hands-on and practice. Okay. Next, practical scripting challenges I will cover. Why? Because without practical knowledge, you cannot able to attend the interview. So I will cover more challenge. 10 to 15 challenges I will cover. Okay. And wheelchair scripting, Ruby scripting also I will cover from the scratch. So JDBC, FTP, Bolt, all these different type of protocols as part of training. I will not take any extra charges for this. And web services with REST or SOAP API I will cover. And in JMeter, you are not geared about simple table server, right? In LoadRunner, virtual table server, we can call it that. But in JMeter also, that is important. Everyone is asking about that. So I will try to show this aspect. And workload modeling and testing calculations also, I will show you and calculate it in front of you, and I will show you with the examples. And UI performance testing designing also as part of training. So in normally while executing the test execution, so UI performance testing is also important, right? At the time of peak load running of the test, you are trying to collecting these results. So in coming classes, I will explain this content and results analysis, bottleneck identification, usage of Dyna trace, Grafana, Prometheus things, and also performance engineering concepts using JVisual VM, all the things. Okay. And garbage collection, set down, and heat them, and final document preparation also. I will help you. So these are all the exclusive features of my training. And as part of training, I will provide videos and documentation. That documentation should be very detailed way. Okay. And with without video, with document also you can able to see that. And in that document only I will attach it all the working scripts with examples. You can also open that and you can work on that. So I would like to explain about the performance testing. What is the software testing and how many types we have. So there are two types of testings in the market. One is functional and another one is non-functional one. So coming to functional, lot of types we have, but out of that in the market, manual and automation was more career good, right? Manual is something like, let me show you with practical example. So you can take any one application. I would like to take one demo application, that is JTextO. Okay, I will show you with this demo. Okay, so manual testing is you are trying to verify positive cases and negative cases, right? For example, I am logging into the application. Okay, if I give correct username, correct password, if the application is properly logging or not. If I give wrong password, wrong username, if still the application is able to log in, or it is not logging it. So you're trying to writing the test cases and all positive and negative cases, right? But coming to the automation testing, with one user, you are trying to validate if the page is correctly loading or not. Any errors are coming up. Okay. So after login, what are the all the different tabs or category elements which is correctly presenting or not? Those things we will try to identify in the automation testing, right? But coming to the performance testing, what exactly we will do? Our performance testing is completely a non-functional testing. Okay, this is not a functional one. This is a complete non-functional testing. By using this testing, we will try to identify how speed was the application is. For example, if one user is trying to logging in JPEG store. Okay, so how fast the page is loading? If the page is properly loading or not? Is there any issues are coming up? How much time it is taking to load the page? Okay, with one user, how much time is taking? With 1,000 users, okay, 1,000 users are using the same time of the application. How much time it is taking to load the page to get the correct page open? Okay, this is the main purpose of to doing performance testing. Okay, so I will give you one real time example. Flipkart is there or Amazon you can take. So in the time of mobile launching or in the time of uh, sale of particular mobile, when you hit that application or that particular mobile you are trying to buy in, so at that time lot of people are used to buying that, right? So lot of people are trying to buying that particular mobile. So what will happen at that time? Definitely, the page will load till last. Finally, it will say that page not found, right? Server unavailable. This kind of situations, I hope everyone was used it, right? So to avoid that type of situation, by using our performance testing, we are trying to check how many users are able to handle this application. If you run more than, or if your application will be used by more than expected people, what will happen, right? So I will give you one real time example. So Vidya is there. Okay. So Vidya is trying to handling a load of 10 kgs bag. Okay. So is she able to walk properly, or she is feeling tired, or she is having any other issues? If if Vidya is handling 100 kgs bag, how she is handling the load? She is able to handle properly or not? Or with that load, how much long she can able to walk? So this is the practical example I can give. So like this, we will try to understand how speed the application, how much load this application can able to handle. These things will mainly considering into the performance testing. Speed we can call in other terms speed, stability, scalability, and reliability. Okay. So the different type of advantages with the performance testing will be optimization. Why? Because see, we can also do the performance testing manually. Okay. How many users you will do it every time? Every time you need to log in and you need to check the performance. How to check it? So in Chrome or Edge or Firefox, you can take any one browser and you can try to open that using the developer tools, that is F12. Okay, so if you just click on F12 in your keyboard, this is called the developer tools, or else you can just click on these three dots, go to more tools. Here you can see the developer tools. Once you see this, here you can easily find out what is the developer tools. Okay, so once if I click on any one element or action, so all the network traffic will comes here. Okay, so to load this particular enter the store page, how many requests are coming up, how much time it is taken. Here you can clearly observe finish time will be 1.31 seconds, right? Including DOM content. So this is about um, total time, total time of this particular loading. And if you want to see how much time is taken for clicking on the fish, see, almost 1.49 seconds. So this is how you need to check the speed and application. But one user can do one time, right? But in the real time, we don't know from where the user is logging and where the user is trying to buying or ordering the product. So at that time, it will be some thousand users. It might be 500 users. Based on the requirement, the users will, customer will try to buy or log in or launch the application, right? So same behavior by using these tools, JMeter and LoadRunner tools, we can achieve. That is the purpose of this LoadRunner and JMeter tool. By using these tools, we can try to use that load with the dummy user. We will run the test and we can get the output, how the load will be. Is that a good load or is there any errors we are getting? All the things we can try to get it using this performance testing. And why we need to do it? Why we need to do the performance? So why means if page loading time was more, definitely the customer usage will reduce it. Definitely the business will getting down, right? To improve your business, then we will use this performance. That is the main focus and aim. I can say customer satisfaction in one word. Okay. So this is the my training activity. So online trainings will be available for Monday to Saturday and doubt sessions whenever required. For example, I have taken 3 classes or 4 classes. Immediately you people are getting more doubts. So instead of taking the class, I mean, doubts you can ask in the classes itself. Or if you want more practical sessions, I'm ready to take the practical sessions as well. Resume preparation and uploading the resume in job search portals. I will never charge any amount additionally for this resume preparations and uploading the job portals. And interview guidance also I will provide at the end of the course. And question and answers, like you can ask me the questions, I will answer your questions, whatever you are trying to ask. And mock interviews by end of the each module. Okay, I have divided 4 modules, right? So after every module completion, I will try to inform you. So if you attend the mock interviews, you will get good knowledge and you can easily crack your interviews. So that is my idea about this training activity summary. So these are the tools I'm going to cover. So I'm not at all showing you on the screen. I will open each and every tool and I will show it to you. How, what are the tools I have and what are the tools I'm going to cover. So even softwares also I will provide. No need to install any software by yourself. I will tell you whenever it's required. I will help you how to install and okay, I will guide you. Then you can start installing. So this is how the JMeter tool looks like. And here you can see all the different type of elements. So in coming classes, I'm going to teach you all the elements that are available. Okay. These are all the different elements that are there in the JMeter. Next, let me show you the load runner. So these are all the 3 components in load runner. So this is used for scripting. This is used for test execution. This is used for analyzing the results. But in JMeter, it is only one tool, single tool for all. Scripting, test designing, test executions, and generating the results. Okay, so if you open this LoadRunner, this VUgen is used for scripting purpose, means workflow, test cases writing, in other words. This is how the JMeter and JMeter scripts look like. Okay, script in the sense workflow or test case in other words. This is how the VUgen looks like. Okay, so in coming classes, we will see all the things one by one. And this is the controller.
Hi Vidya, Sudarshan here. I have one
Hi,
question here.
Sudarshan. Yeah, sure.
Hello. Yeah. So as a part of Vision, you tell scripting part. So which protocols we are covering here?
TrueClient, and web HTTP, HTML, and web service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the controller. So to designing the test execution, we will use it. Okay. This is about controller, and this is about load runner analysis. So this is the load runner analysis. So we can use it for generating the reports. Okay. And let me show you the encoder and decoder as well. So this is the online ones. So this is the encoder decoder used for, I hope everyone know, but whoever basic learner, they don't know maybe. And this was used for correlation purpose. So I will help you easy to learn with correlations how to handle. This is the toughest task, right? So using this tool, I will help you how easily you can learn the correlation. Next, Fiddler. So Fiddler is used to, sometimes you cannot able to record the script using LoadRunner or JMeter. Okay. By using the external tools, we will try to generate our actual script. Okay. So these are the traffic which is automatically getting from the browser. So by using this, we can convert it. How to convert, when we will use all the things in coming classes, I will cover. Bad Boy, Fiddler you can use for both LoadRunner and JMeter. But Bad Boy tool is used for only JMeter. By using this, you can easily convert your JMeter script. Okay. And next, Blaze meter. So this is the Blaze meter. So by using this, we can record our script and we can convert it into JMeter. LoadRunner, it won't work. And this is the HTTP watch. By using this, we can get the UI rendering times. How to get it, when we have to use this, I will cover in the coming classes. And as I explained, F12, just if you can click on F12, this is the F12 developer tool. Hmm? And the Postman. Postman, I will show you for converting Postman API calls to JMeter as well. Postman is mainly used for web services or API testing. So as part of JMeter or LoadRunner training, these tools are internally I'm covering. Okay, this is how the API tool, that is Postman, is look like. How to integrate all the things I will cover in coming classes. Next, Jenkins. So this is the Jenkins. You can use it for integration of JMeter. We can call it as a CI/CD pipeline. Next, Git. Meanwhile, I will open the Git. How to upload the scripts, how to push, pull, all the things I will help you. Okay. So this is about Jenkins. And Perfmon. As we all know that it is a free monitoring tool. This is not a APM tool. This is a just monitoring tool. Okay. So this is how the performance monitor looks like. And here we can check the performance of our server mission or app server mission. Okay. So in coming classes, we'll see in detail. And Grafana. Grafana Prometheus configuration also, I will help you. This is the Grafana. And this is the Prometheus. So to see this, we need to start the server. So then only we can see the actual page. So in coming classes, I will cover this. And what else we have? Dynatrace. So before coming to the module 4, I will set up the configuration of Dynatrace. As you all know that it is free only for 10 days, right? So before coming class is coming to closing, at that time I will set up the Dynatrace and I will show you. AWR reports, it's a licensed one. I will show you with the documentation. And MySQL. I will also help you how to install the MySQL, when we have to use, how to pull the test data with the MySQL. I will use this MySQL now. Okay. And this is how the MySQL looks like. Okay. And JProfiler or Eclipse map, right? So let me open JVisual VM. Here you can see thread dumps, heap dumps, garbage collections. So if you install the Java 8, here you can see all the JVisual VM. No need to install any software for JVisual VM. If you install Java 8 version, it will automatically comes up. So how to see, where to see this thread dumps, heap dumps, memory leak, I will help you. Eclipse mat also there. I will also cover that Eclipse mat for monitoring purpose. So this is how you can check the heap, meta space, okay, heap dumps. You just click on heap dumps. Here you will get all the heap dumps. So thread life cycle, all the things I will cover. Okay. So apart from this, anything? Yes. Almost I have covered all the tools. And I would like to show you my documentation structure. And I will also provide you the real-time scripts. Okay. Real-time project scripts I have already done in my previous organization. These are my real-time scripts. You can open it in your missions and you can just try to analyze how I have implemented. So these are all the results of my test executions. Okay. And how was the traversal flow document look like? These are all the results. All these things I will try to explain in coming classes in detail. Okay. So this is how the real time final document. Okay. So I will cover in the coming classes. And also you can see my document structure of day-to-day classes. Okay. For each and every module wise, I will provide you the complete documentation with examples. Okay. So from tomorrow, our actual class will start from morning 8:30 to 9:30. That will be a good timing. So if you have any time concerns, please let me know. So accordingly, we will try to design the class. Okay. So these are all the module 1 topics. Why JMeter, why LoadRunner, what is objective? Every in-depth training I will cover. Okay, POC, this is a real-time document. Documents I have attached in this document itself. These are all the, you can just double click on it, you can able to open that document. Okay, test plan, everything. Okay, and this is about module 1. And coming to module 2, for JMeter, each and every step, like fiddler, bad boy, each and every element or each and every element, I will give you a documentation. For example, you can take any assertions or text check. So for assertions or text checks, how it will work, what is the use, and with example script. Okay. So with screenshots, I am providing. Not only the assertions, even parameterization, correlation. Okay. So this is how my documentation looks like. If you read this document, you can easily understand what is what. Okay. So anything, if you can take any bad boy, what is the use? How to understand this? Okay, how to open this with a screenshot. Clear? So this is how my documentation. These are all the module two. Module two will I will for module one I will take 5 to 7 days. For module two I will take almost 10 days. Okay, 10 days or 8 days, 8 to 10 days I can say, because I need to cover lot of content. So apart from demo and practical sessions, because if I include demo and practical sessions in 10 days, I cannot cover this, because Bean Shell script, Groovy, everything was there, right? Challenges is there. And for LoadRunner also, same documentation I will provide by module wise. And even for module 4 also, 3 and 4 also, the documentation. This documentation is similar for both LoadRunner and JMeter. So if you can see this is the different how to design the goal-oriented scenarios in JMeter. What is the workload modeling? Just if you open this workload modeling with pacing calculations, with types, how many types, how to calculate with formula. So this is how my documentation will be. And this is whole thing about my demo session today. Thank you everyone for joining today as well. So from tomorrow, I will surely start the new batch. So if you have any friends, colleagues, if you like my training, you can try to refer them as well. And first 4 days, as I promised you, I will you can join free for 4 to 5 days. You can see my teaching, how in depth I'm teaching you, how content I'm trying to cover it. Then only you can pay and continue. Why I'm telling that like that is that much confidence I have. I will cover that much content. No one in the market others is covering. So if you have any questions, please ask me now. Whatever the questions you have, please feel free to ask me now with them.
Hi, Vidya. This this is Arun.
Yeah, hi, Varun.
Yeah. So, what is the fees for this
Yeah, sure.
course?
Sure. It will be 12,000, Varun. Like
Okay.
no extra charges for resume preparation, even real-time project also, and thread dump, heat dump, everything. Even Dynatrace also I will cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the document which you have shown to us now, so
Yes.
you will share this document as well, correct?
Yes, correct. Whatever the document while teaching, whenever I'm teaching, I'm using the document. I will upload the document as well. Videos
Oh,
as well. Yeah, videos, software, everything I will provide.
okay.
Yeah.
So, only the 8:30 to 9:30 batch is there, or is there any other time?
You can, you can ping me on WhatsApp about your timings, which
Okay.
timings you are comfortable. Based on
Okay.
that, we will try to adjust and we will try to make sure one fixed time and we'll continue.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I hope everyone has my WhatsApp number. I will ping you here.
Hi, Vidya Sudarshan here. One more question.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, content-wise, it's really good. Okay,
Okay.
but how
Yeah.
much time it will take
Sorry,
to
sorry.
complete? How much time it will take to complete this all that content?
I am targeting like 30 to 35 days, but it won't happen. Definitely it will happen till 40 days, because my content
Mm-hmm.
was huge and a lot of in between lot of doubts questions you will get, right. I'm focusing on that as well. So definitely it will be
Okay.
30 to 35 to 40 days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to complete it in hurry. Why? Because whatever you are learning, you have to learn perfect. I don't
Yeah.
give a
Correct.
chance to go out and learn another place. That is my target.
Correct.
Yeah.
And what about the hands-on practice?
Definitely in day-to-day class, whatever I am giving, you have to practice hands-on, and next day you have to show it to me. And whenever practice, for example, scripting, I will take more
Mm-hmm.
practical classes. Why? Because simply
Mm-hmm.
telling and leaving is not a good thing, right? For theory part,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
need
Correct.
of practicing, but scripting like
Mm-hmm.
parameterization, today I will explain. You have to practice it. Whatever you have understand, you have to practice it. Next day, coming to the class and share your screen and show it to me. I will help you where you have stuck. and where you are making wrong. That is how
Okay.
my practical classes will be. Yeah,
And are we giving any idea for the troubleshooting the script or debugging
definitely.
skill?
That will be always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
not
we
only
have
in the
any
classes.
document?
Yes, not only in the
Mhm.
classes. I will also, you can call me personally. Ma'am, I was stuck
Okay.
somewhere. If any other student in the class was completed that task, you can
Mhm.
post it on the group. So from there also you can get the answer obviously. And I will make two people or three people group together. So try to
Mhm.
interact with each other and try to practice it so that you will get more questions and more knowledge also. I think instead of
Mm.
practicing independently. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Mm, yeah. Any others? Any doubts? I hope uh, everyone cleared with the doubts. But if you have any other doubts, if you are unable to ask in the class also, some people will shy to ask in the class. I hope so. You can feel free to reach out to me personally as well, and I'm always help you. I will always ready to answer your questions. Mainly timing. So my suggestion was please whoever interested in this training. So always these 4 5 days was free training. You can join and decide. So fees payment is not a matter, but how content I am providing and how you are learning, how you are satisfying. Then only you can move further.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So any other timing you're planning to take this class, morning or evening?
I'm trying to focusing on morning because almost all the 90% of people are working from US
Mm-hmm.
also. Some people are from US, UK, Canada. So I'm planning morning, but if more people are there for evening batch also, I'm ready to join or ready to take.
Okay. Yeah. So we
Mm.
can discuss this in the WhatsApp group if anyone
Definitely,
interested in the. Yeah. Yeah. So
definitely. I will create a group. Okay. Almost a lot of people are interested in this training. So I will create a group. There you can post your queries or personally also you can post your queries. But first thing was I want your interest. I mean, if you are interested, really let me know.
yeah. Sure.
Whoever not interested, just try to attend 3 to 4 days classes. You will get an idea, right? Then also you can decide. Yeah. So any other doubts, questions apart from this? And another thing I would like to say, if you feel, if I miss any content, feel free to ask me. I will include that happily. I am
Okay.
thinking that I have covered almost 95 to 99% of the content, but we don't know, right? Some people will having, I mean, based on the people, based on the students, they will get a different idea. So if you
And yes,
give
Vidya.
suggestions,
So for this, are we covering any APM tools here?
APM tools means Dynatrace, Grafana, I'm
Dynatrace.
covering.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grafana
yeah,
done.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. That we are covering.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Because without Dynatrace, my training will not happen.
Okay. Perfect.
Mainly, every people is looking into that only, right? No one is covering that.
Okay. So Dynatrace is like a app dynamics.
Yes, same like App Dynamics. But
Okay.
compared to App Dynamics, you can get more accurate results on Dynamics. There's an easy way. So App Dynamics was little understanding the results was little complex, but Dynamics was very easy to identifying the
Okay.
issues. Yeah.
Okay.
So any other doubts, questions?
No, from my side. So content-wise, it's really solid. I think so. You most of the covered that topics, and I'm happy with this content. Only the concern with the timings. If other peoples are interested at evening, because or 8:30 to 9:30 also fine. Okay. From
In the
my
morning,
side,
you
yeah, in
mean
the morning. Yeah,
8:30 to
yeah,
9:30 or 8 to 9. Anything is fine, I think.
yeah. 8:30, I guess 8:30 to 9:30 is fine.
Because I'm also because
1 hour.
we
Okay.
to be frank, I'm having kids. I need to manage. So she used to go to school at the time of 8 o'clock. So if it will be 8:30, that is more good for me. So we'll see how other people will say. Almost to 39 to 40 members is there. So based on their timing, whoever interested, based on their interest, we'll move forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So, any other doubts apart from this? Or else we can end the session. Thank you all for the third day demo also. You made me very success. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Vidya.
Thank you, Virendra.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anand.